Everyone loves a big man. No one loves them as much as football coaches in the NFL, though. In a sport full of behemoth men who push each other around and throw their bodies at one another, it helps to pack on some pounds under the uniform. Big dudes not only serve a functional purpose along the offensive and defensive lines, they sometimes produce the most entertaining plays when they line up at wide receiver, tight end, or get the chance to return a kickoff. The 350-pound swan dive, the heaviest fat guy touchdown in playoff history, and the electrifying 313-pound kick returner all defied the laws of physics. Just don't take a cleat to the face from someone like Albert Hainsworth. The biggest players in NFL history not only approach 400 pounds, but fly past it, proving that eating whatever the heck you want can pay off sometimes. What other sport can you find a 7-foot, 440-pound kid in high school? From William the Refrigerator Perry to a man that tops the list at a whopping Whopper-eating 410 pounds. Here's the heaviest NFL players to ever step foot on the gridiron. They are truly an inspiration to everyone. Zach Banner, 360 pounds. Banner played offensive tackle for the USC Trojans from 2013 to 2016. The 6'8" monster of a human being also played basketball for the college in 2013. Which is insane to think about. After earning first team All Pac-12 honors in 2016, he was selected in the 4th round of the 2017 NFL Draft. He played for the Indianapolis Colts, Cleveland Browns, Carolina Panthers, and last with the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's currently a free agent if anybody's looking for a giant guy to put on their offensive line, or maybe just change a light bulb. Mikhi Becton, 364 pounds. Becton turned heads at the 2020 NFL Combine when he ran a 40-yard dash in an unprecedented 5.10 seconds. That's faster than the 5.28 seconds Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady ran it in. The former Louisville offensive tackle parlayed that incredible performance into the 11th overall pick in the 2020 NFL Draft from the New York Jets. He played his entire rookie NFL season. Becton was too heavy and too fast to not include on this list. TJ Barnes, 364 pounds. Scouts and coaches see a 6'7", 364-pound frame and instantly salivate. You can't teach his size that made him one of the largest football players ever. After going undrafted out of Georgia Tech in 2013, he's been signed by the Jacksonville Jaguars, New York Jets, Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs, and the Carolina Panthers. He was born in Enterprise, Alabama, and apparently ate everything in sight from the day he was born. That's literally what it says here. Michael Jasper, 375 pounds. When Jasper played at Bethel University, he couldn't even practice in pads. The school couldn't find any that fit him. The 6'4" defensive tackle weighed in at 429 pounds in college, but slimmed down to 375 before the Bills selected him in the 7th round of the 2011 NFL Draft. He bounced around the NFL with the Tennessee Titans, New York Giants, and Carolina Panthers. He now serves as his alma mater's head coach. Just imagine if he'd stayed at 429 pounds. It's ridiculous. Trent Brown, 380 pounds. At 6'8" and 380 pounds, Brown was easily the biggest man to ever suit up for the Gators at right tackle. The 49ers selected him in the 7th round of the 2015 NFL Draft, and he's found great success with the Patriots and the Raiders. The Raiders in 2019 inked him to a 4-year, $66 million deal with $36.75 million guaranteed, making him the highest paid offensive lineman in football at the time. He now blocks on the Patriots' offensive line, and he's currently the heaviest active NFL player. William the Refrigerator Perry, 380 pounds. William was famously dubbed the Refrigerator because, well, he looked like one of those appliances you store your food in. He probably ate everything in it too. The portly nose tackle and defensive lineman's highest reported playing weight was 382 pounds with the Chicago Bears. The NFL team he gained fame and won Super Bowl 20 with. Never forget the Bears used him as a running back in that Super Bowl, and he scored a touchdown, proving he boasted more athleticism than anyone on this list. Perry struggled with his weight throughout his career and wrapped up his memorable 10-year football career with the Philadelphia Eagles. Bryant McKinnie, 386 pounds. Reports of McKinnie weighing in at 400 pounds by the Baltimore Ravens were exaggerated, according to an interview with the Baltimore Sun in 2012. What isn't exaggerated is that he played at 386 pounds in 2011. McKinnie was an absolute terrorizer at the University of Miami. He won a national championship in 2001 and became the most polished offensive tackle in college football. At 6'8", he became one of the most intimidating dudes in the NFL, with the Ravens, Minnesota Vikings, and Miami Dolphins. Nate Newton, 401 pounds. Former Dallas Cowboys offensive lineman Nate Newton crossed the 400-pound plateau during his playing days in the 80s and 90s. He was so big he earned the nickname The Kitchen because he was way bigger than Perry at the time. Like the guys above him, the 6'3" Newton was a great player. He won 3 Super Bowls and earned 6 Pro Bowl and 2 All-Pro selections throughout his 17-year career. Terrell Brown, 403 pounds. Brown wasn't only one of the heaviest, but he was one of the tallest NFL players of all time. The 6'10" behemoth offensive tackle was listed at 388 pounds, but actually weighed in at 403 pounds when the St. Louis Rams signed him out of Ole Miss in 2013. Rams coach Jeff Fisher was quoted at the time saying, "Actually, we weighed him in at 403. We had him in for the tryout. He had some issues that we had to clear up from a physical standpoint, but he got that put behind us." Now, one glance at Brown's size is enough to drop anyone's jaw. And last but certainly not least, Aaron Gibson, 410 pounds. Gibson weighed in at 440 pounds in high school and holds the NFL record for the heaviest player at 410 pounds. After he became a 1998 consensus All-American at Wisconsin, the Detroit Lions made the offensive tackle their first-round pick in the 1999 NFL Draft. He played with the Lions, the Cowboys, the Bears, the Bills, and in the Arena Football League, but his immense size never translated to success quite like some of the other scale-breaking players on this list. In a Bleacher Report feature, the now 44-year-old Gibson said he ballooned to 480 pounds, lived on fast food, and became reliant on painkillers. He even contemplated suicide. The good news is he turned his life and his diet around, and now even has washboard abs. Those are the heaviest players in NFL history. It's crazy to think how big some of these dudes are. I hope you liked the video. You want to leave a like, hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for the next one. Thanks. Later.
Yeah, you open the door, the light goes on.